Hey guys, this is John. This is the Wenkia 1080p webcam. The channel is JS Techie. All right, so a representative from the website Fulminar asked me to review one of their products, and they give me a list, and I chose the webcam because that I figured would cater most to my audience, which is starting content creators on a budget. So this is a 1080p webcam, 1080p 30 frames per second with a 1/2.9 inch CMOS image sensor, if that means anything to you. It's got stereo microphones, auto exposure control, and it is plug and play. There's not a whole lot else about this webcam besides that. So it does come with the mount on the bottom. It does have a pretty robust monitor mount, I gotta say. I kind of like that one. It's a little bit better than most of the other webcams I've reviewed. This does have like tilt up and down, left and right, so that's pretty nice. The sensor does look pretty big. It is a pretty light product. It does have two holes for the microphones. The cable, yeah, it's pretty long. That's a pretty long cable, I gotta say. It does say 1080p 30 frames per second. I don't know what to expect. I do imagine it's probably similar to a lot of the other webcams you see on Amazon. That look extremely close to this. It does come with a privacy cover as well. I'm not going to be worried about that. So I am going to put it on my monitor and we'll see what it looks and sounds like. And you guys can judge for yourself whether or not this product is worth the $60 asking price. All right, be right back. Okay guys, so this is what the Wenkia webcam looks and sounds like. So right now I've got my overhead light on and two ring lights pointed. Okay, wait. Now I've got two ring lights pointed at me. And I've got the mic volume at about 60 to 70% on the webcam, just to keep it from clipping. Yeah, and this is what it looks like. I think actually this is pretty good. I'm assuming this is like a 2 to 4 megapixel camera tops. Yeah, looking at the footage, that looks pretty good. This is a lot of light though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the overhead light, and I'm going to turn off this ring light, and then I'm going to turn off the one facing me, and then we'll see how it does in lower light situations. Plus it is still kind of bright out. I do have my blinds closed, but that is some ambient light in the room, so we'll turn off this light real quick. Okay, it's spazzing. Now my forehead is a little bit more exposed than it was, overexposed. But yeah, so I still think the quality looks pretty good. It's got a nice wide angle to it, a little bit wider than I was expecting. There is some flickering going on. I don't know if that's going to be happening in the recording itself. I think movement, I mean, it's obviously 30 frames per second. It's not the smoothest thing, but it's not terrible. It's really not terrible. So I'm going to turn off this light, and then I will turn off the forward-facing ring light too. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, so now I'm definitely more overexposed. That's actually a little annoying. So yeah, so with just the one ring light, my face is pretty overexposed. But with a lot of light in the room, it actually did really well. It wasn't overexposing as bad, I don't think. So I'm going to turn off this ring light, and then I'll turn on the overhead light, just the overhead light. And then we'll kind of get a general idea of what it looks and sounds like in all sorts of different lighting situations. So hopefully this is useful for you guys. Oof, ow. Okay. I'm not mad. So this is no lights on in the room besides those RGB. Those are really bright. But no ring lights on, a little bit of ambient light coming in from the window, no overhead light on. This looks pretty good. This is a pretty decent webcam, which it should be. They are charging $60 for this on their website, and that is marked down from $70. So keep that in mind. This is not, by any means, it's not a cheap webcam. But, yeah, with no lights on, the footage looks pretty damn good. I think we do lose probably a little bit. There's a lot more blur when you're moving. But, like, if you've got, like, a controller or, like, you're playing on a computer and live streaming a video game, you're going to be in a kind of dark room anyway. So, I mean, this is good. Okay, I do have my monitor screens. I have 2 monitor screens right here. They are giving me some light, so keep that in mind. I am going to still turn on the overhead light, just so we get all sorts of different lighting situations. And I think this is probably, like, this is still really solid, too. Definitely not as overexposed as with the ring lights on. So, I don't know. Hopefully look, the microphone quality of a webcam does not faze me at all. You should not be using the mics on your webcam. They're too far away. They're never quality enough. And there are so many cheap USB mics you can get that would just increase the quality of your content so much more than just using a webcam. But, I mean, you know, that is some extra money you're going to have to spend, usually like 20 to 30 bucks. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of the product down below. Just from my first impressions, the quality of the video does look pretty good, pretty solid. I don't know how sharp or how soft it is, if that matters to you or not. But yeah, so thanks guys. See you later. Bye-bye.